What's going on, guys? William James here, and in this quick video I wanted to talk to you in a very kind of honest, straightforward way about why is this stuff working for me and not for you, potentially. So if you're new to the channel, my name is William James. I do videos for network marketers, affiliate marketers, coaches, consultants, online entrepreneurs, people who are wanting to start and grow home businesses using the internet. I specialize in free Facebook marketing strategies. I've got a whole group where I teach all the ins and outs of free Facebook traffic. There'll be a link under this video to that group if you're not already in it. So definitely check that out. And of course, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Let me know what you thought in the comments, and please consider subscribing to the channel. So with that out of the way, guys, let's dive right in and talk about why is it working for me and not for you. So, I often get people in my group, for instance, who are reaching out to me with questions about, why they're not getting sales in their, specifically in an affiliate marketing business is usually what it is, but it could be any type of business. These things are really all the same. I have a particular offer that I'm promoting right now that I've done very well with. It's an affiliate offer, and people buy into it, and then they turn around and they try to resell this thing to others, and some of them have done very well with it, and some of them have not, right? And they message me, and they're kind of saying like, hey, I'm not getting any sales. Like, what are you doing? What are you doing differently? And that question, it's a big question. And it's probably the big question in this industry, right? It's like, why are some people getting results, let's say specifically with Facebook marketing, and so many other people are out there on Facebook and just nothing's happening? And maybe they've bought a course or whatever. Like, it's not like they don't know anything about it. They're doing stuff, but it's just not working. Why? It's a huge question. I mean, like 90% of the industry is in that position where they think they're following some proven plan or some course that they bought or something, and it's just not really working the same way that it's working for the person who's teaching them. And looking at it from the other side of the fence, kind of, from the position of somebody who does get sales on a almost daily basis, in multiple opportunities and programs and products and whatever. And then looking at, for me, knowing what I do and looking at what other people do, people who are not getting the results, it would be easy for me to say, well, you're just not doing any work. But that's not necessarily the truth. I mean, a lot of the time it is the truth. A lot of the time, people are just not doing anything in the way of contacting new people and telling them about their business. They're just not doing it. And if that's you, then there's just there's nothing else I can say. You just have to do it. If you don't know what to do, go join my Facebook group. I teach you everything that you need to know for free. It's all in there. Okay. This stuff is simple. But the side of it that gets a little bit more in depth and a little bit harder to explain to people is that it all comes down to how much influence you have over your audience, you see, and it takes time to build that. So I can, for instance, take this particular offer that I'm promoting, and I can go and make a post or two about it on my Facebook story, and I can get, 2 or 3 sales off of a Facebook story that I post. And then somebody else can go out and post the exact same Facebook story over and over and over again for weeks and get nothing. Why? The reason is because they don't have the influence over people. Doing affiliate marketing, coaching, consulting, network marketing, all this kind of stuff that I teach, where you're building a business organically on Facebook. It's all about creating influence. It's becoming an influencer on Facebook. And what an influencer is somebody who people know, like, and trust. Okay? The know, like, and trust factor is the single most important thing that you can possibly be focusing your energy on. That's the thing that makes the difference. Okay, in other words, you can use the exact same script that I use to talk to people. You can have exactly the right, setup on your profile. You can even have, all the right friends. You can have 5,000 friends on Facebook and no influence and get no results. And the reason for that is because you don't have the know, like, and trust factor yet. So what you need to understand is that your job is maybe 10% actually like selling and making sales and talking to people about your offers. And the other 90% of what you need to be doing is in the area of audience building, authority building, personal branding, value creation, all of the things which get people to know, like, and trust you. So when we're looking at this know, like, and trust factor. What it means is that if somebody has the know, like, and trust factor, it means that, say, I can send out an email to my email list, or make a post on Facebook, or do a YouTube video. And because it's me, because people know, like, and trust me, they're going to actually click the link, look at the offer, and buy it. Whereas if somebody else did the same thing, guys, you can send out an email to a list of 100,000 people and have nobody buy it. If nobody knows who you are and nobody knows, likes, and trusts you, it doesn't matter how many leads you have. Okay? It doesn't matter how many people you have as friends on Facebook. It doesn't matter how great the offer is. Okay? People need to know, like, and trust you. Now, obviously, if you have a really great offer and you have a good script and a good presentation and you're out there pounding the pavement contacting people, you will make sales, yes. But it'll be way less than if you have put in the work to build up the group of people that know, like, and trust you. So what that means is you got to be focusing a large portion of your energy for your business on creating content that allows people to get to know, like, and trust you. Because the way that you get people to know, like, and trust you is, first of all, you have to get people to know you. And once they know you, you have to give people some reason to like and trust you. And the way that you do all of those things wrapped into one is by giving value. Okay? You have to give people some reason to follow you. Okay? This is how the whole world works this way now. Like with the internet, it's crazy. We live in this world of these self-made influencers, people who have just single-handedly made themselves famous. And that's what you have to do in this industry. Do you have to be famous with millions of people? No, but you have to be famous with like 1,000 people, right? So you have to build this brand around yourself, which has to do with simply, that sounds like, makes it sound like it's so complicated. It's not complicated. What it means is you have to show up every day and provide value to people. How do you do that? Well, you've got to educate yourself, first of all. Guys, if you're in my Facebook group and you're watching me do this, you're educating yourself. You're doing it. You know everything you need to know if you've gone through the units in my Facebook group. Okay? And there's 100 bajillion other people out there who are creating tons more content that's, I'm sure, much better than mine. Yeah? Go out there and consume this stuff and learn as much as you can. And then it's your job to create content yourself. Okay? This stuff is not complicated. It's a matter of learning, turning around and teaching it to others. Now, I don't like this whole kind of like fake expert thing, right? Where people are, self-proclaimed, like the number of people who are motivational speakers on Facebook who say they're motivational speakers. And I'm sure that none of them have ever been paid to speak at any kind of event ever, right? So I'm not saying that you need to become one of these sort of fake gurus or coaches who don't have any kind of coaching offer. Like everyone's an online business coach. It's like, no, you're not. No, you're not. You're an affiliate marketer or a network marketer or something. I'm a health coach. It's like, no, you're not. You're selling some kind of powder. It's not a health coach. Anyway, I digress. That's not the point. You don't have to be like fake and pretend that you're something that you're not. What you do need to do is go out and learn some type of a skill that you can teach to people, right? Like for me, it was, how do I get hundreds of likes on a Facebook post? That's something that I could actually do, right? I could actually go out there and do that. It's a mechanical process that if you do it, it works. And then you can turn around and create content teaching other people how to do that. And the more little things like that that you know, and the more people that you bring into your world and teach things to, the more people are going to start to know, like, and trust you. So the reason why it's working for me and it's not working for you is because people probably just don't really know who you are. Yeah. They see your picture on Facebook, they know that you're a marketer. That's about all they know about you. Right? So how do you actually build up a group of people that knows you? What you need to do is you need to create some type of way to gather leads. And when I say leads, I simply mean people who have become somewhat interested in something that you have to say. Right? So when I first started doing this, before I even had a Facebook group, anything like that, I created a video tutorial about like how to get leads and engagement on Facebook. It was like a little, half an hour video or something. Put it on a page. Put a capture page in front of it. So the person had to enter their name and their email address in order to watch the video. And I would go out there and I would offer this to people. Okay. Hey, you're in affiliate marketing? You're in network marketing? I just did a free training showing you, how to get 200-300 likes on a Facebook post and get leads just using your Facebook profile, totally free. Would you like to take a look at it? Right? If you go out there and you message that to 50 people, at least 25 of them are going to say yes, they want to look at it. Boom, you got 25 new email subscribers. So my point here, guys, is that now you're building an email list. An email list is just one way of collecting people who have shown some sort of interest in you, in something that you can offer them. So now if you do it the right way, you've got your list going, right? Every day you send out a YouTube video, teaching them something, showing them a different opportunity, showing them products. It doesn't matter, guys. It doesn't matter that they came in to your world because of some little thing that some little training video that you offered them. It doesn't matter what the thing was that got them onto your list. Now that they're on your list and you've had a chance to gather them, it's now your job to keep their attention. And once you have their attention, in other words, once they're opening your emails, you can then show them all kinds of things that will help them. That's how you make money. Right? Does that make sense? Like, you can't just go up to strange people and try to sell them stuff. It doesn't work that way. You have to contact people with some type of something that'll help them, that will also bring them into your world so that you can then continue to follow up with them and communicate with them. Now, the best way to do this, in my opinion, is a Facebook group, right? I'll be coming out with a course relatively soon, hopefully, on how to build and grow Facebook groups for marketers, okay? But in the meantime, the idea here, guys, applies to YouTube channels, Facebook friends to some degree, and of course your email list, is you got to be building a group of people who knows, likes, and trusts you. Once you have that and you have people's attention on you, they're going to start to buy things from you if you have good offers. Now, obviously, having a good offer is important. Again, in my last video, I shared the script for this offer that I've been using. I've made almost $8,000 with it in the last couple of months. Very good offer, very easy offer, right? If you have something like this, it just works great, especially if you're building the know, like, and trust factor. Now, there's no substitute for actually going out and doing the work of bringing people into the business, prospecting, using the scripts, right? Talking to people in a certain way and getting them to look at your offer. But that's maybe like 10% of what you need to be doing. The other 90% is just building the audience, building the traction on Facebook or whatever platform you're on. If you're doing YouTube, God bless you. You got to be making videos every day, right? And getting them out there. So if you're doing Facebook, you got to be doing your engagement, getting your posts out there, doing good quality content posts, posting in other people's groups to attract people to you. That's a little more advanced strategy, but this stuff is most of what you should be doing. Okay. So don't forget that stuff. And don't focus too much on like just trying to talk to more and more and more and more people and just try to pitch. And you're like, it's not working. That's because you can't just pitch without audience building and without building up a know, like, and trust, without building influence. Okay, it's not going to work. I mean, it can work. Obviously, there are people who do, door-to-door sales, and they just pound the pavement and they talk to hundreds and hundreds of people or something, and they just sell, right? But most of you guys are not salespeople. Most of you don't want to be salespeople. I mean, selling sucks, right? It sucks. Nobody wants to do that. I mean, very few people want to do that. So it's the other stuff that makes it happen, that you get sales sort of on autopilot without having to pitch. I mean, guys, I made $1,000 sale. I guess it was the day before yesterday, where this guy didn't even, I never really talked to him. I guess he was in my group. He saw a YouTube video that I was doing talking about how having a higher ticket, like $1,000 offer, is the quickest way to make money. He saw this YouTube video. He messaged me. He was like, "Hey, how do I do this? Let's get started." I was like, "Okay, cool." I sent him my link. He joined. $1,000, right? See, that doesn't happen unless you've spent the months building up the traction and the influence on Facebook. You can't just go out there and start talking to people and trying to sell them this stuff and expect to get the same type of results. It's not going to work. Yeah. So, anyway, guys, that's about it for me. Below this video, there will be links to a couple of different things that you should definitely check out. There's the offer that I mentioned in this video that is, I think, the easiest offer to make quick and easy money on. I've done really, really well with it. You can check that out below here. There's a link to my Facebook group, and there's also a link to an opportunity that I'm super pumped about that I think is going to completely change the world. That's 100% hands-free. You do absolutely nothing. The business builds itself. The traffic is included. It's guaranteed sales, signups, everything like that. Nothing like this has ever existed in the world before, and it's going to completely revolutionize the industry. So if that sounds interesting to you, check out the link under this video. And of course, if you like the video, give me a thumbs up and let me know what you thought in the comments. I look forward to talking to you on the next one, and have a great day. Bye.